guys has just received product from our very first sponsor of our videos. Very excited about this. We have talked about this earlier. This is a 6-foot enclosure from S.O.G plastics, and we've had some difficulties with the shipping. UPS wound up totally destroying the first enclosure that we sent. So we went with, or they went with another shipping technique, which is going by freight. And we're really going to hope that this managed to come in a way that is conducive to not having any breaks. So what we're going to do, as you can see here, this happened during the shipment. So I've kind of got my fingers crossed a little bit in hopes that it's going to be okay. So we're going to go ahead and break this out and start the assembly on it and see what we got. If I do want to thank S.O.G Plastics for getting this to us, and hopefully in one piece. And by the looks of it, great enclosures for a great price. So I'm really excited about it. And if I'm not mistaken, S.O.G Enclosures is going to offer a discount code to get you a good discount on your enclosure from them if you mention mostly snakes. That's kind of cool. He didn't have to do that. Guys, I'm telling you. Brad Jarman is the guy that I have dealt with, and excellent communication, and does exactly what he says he's going to do. So that is a tremendous plus in today's world, because that's kind of hard to find. I'm hoping that this is all safe and sound. It looks like the packaging has been terrifically planned out. Lots of screws. Bradley, you probably spent a fortune on screws on this thing, dude. So, let's talk about the enclosure itself. It is going to be a PVC enclosure. And, oh, you changed it up on me, Brad. Yes, you did. Okay. Let's see if we can slide this out safely, which I think we'll be able to do. I'm going to lock the table here. Guys, if any of y'all choose to get a bunch of enclosures or build enclosures, this little rolling table thing I got here that I built is an absolute must. Cross your fingers, people. And let's hope for some intact plastic. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh man, I'm really worried about the whole assembly process. Guys, don't overthink that. From what Brad has told me, these things are going to be labeled substantially. I have put enclosures together from animal plastics, and it is very simple. It is not something that you need to overthink. So go ahead and cross that problem out of your head. Oh, I see plastic that appears to be all in one piece. Yay. Let's see. So me being new to this as well, you just have to bear with me a little bit. All right. Sorry. Let's go ahead and just flip this over. I'm assuming that is going to be the top and bottom. This is probably going to turn out to be a long video, but I think when you guys see an additional option in ordering enclosures, one that is not going to take forever in a day to get shipped to you, I think you're going to agree that a long video is not going to be worth it. Alright, so far, the crossing of the fingers has been going very low. I think we have, okay, that is one with window track. So that is going to be a bottom piece. All one piece, yay. Now, I really can't remember. Okay, the height is probably going to be 18 inches. All right, yes, these are all labeled. If you can see, these do come with vents. You got top face out, back face out, and bottom. So labeled very well. I like that. All right, we got a face plate. Now all of these are pre-drilled. So it's just going to be a matter of putting the puzzle together. Front face out, pointing up, which means the top. Very good. And by the looks of things, we got all PVC that is intact. So, what does that mean to us? That means 2 thumbs up on the shipping. Oh, and he includes the screws for the assembly process. And they are not typical Phillips head screws. They are going to be, let me get a close-up look, the asterisk, I believe that's what you call them, screws. So all of the screws are supplied, which, yes, that is the way it should be. You also get a tube of sealant, which is really cool. Alright, we got the right side panel. Now you will notice that these are all cut out with CDC. It's going to make for a real super easy assembly, I believe. So yeah, I like that part too. Alright, got right and left. And this is going to be so, got all the pieces intact. Yay! I like that. Alright, so that was the unboxing. Let me get some things together here real quick, and we'll continue with the remaining part of the assembly. Now for the assembly part, which scares a lot of you people for no reason whatsoever. The way these things are rounded, everything's going to fit together real nicely. One thing I just gave Brad a call and I wanted to double check. You're going to see these 2 strips right here alongside of the window track, the bottom piece. And they are strictly for stabilization during shipping. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to need a T25 Torx bit, which are relatively cheap. A lot of people have them if they get these little kits for drill bits and everything. But you're just going to want to remove those two strips in there. I tell you, shipping PVC enclosures is a nightmare, guys. If you guys only knew how much of a pain in the ass it would be to ship. So what Bradley has decided to do is do nothing but flat packing, which is going to be disassembled, and it's just going to take a little bit just to put them together, but to be honest, it's really no problem at all. And I'll show you why. Alright, so we've removed those strips. First thing we're going to do is install the sides. So you have this panel that was marked left and up. So, with everything being pre-drilled, you just put that bad boy on there, on the left side, and up, and all of the screws should match up perfectly. So let's give it a test. Would you look at that? They line up perfectly. I love it when the plan comes together. Alright, so we'll go ahead and install the left side. Now, the enclosure that we got here that we're putting together is a 6 foot by 30-inch enclosure. So for all of you that are thinking about getting a okay, look, put this down for right now so I don't break any PVC. Because I forgot to grab my steel. Okay, now we got it. You take these strips, throw on the side, and we'll go ahead and start this. Alright, and like I say, the holes are lining up perfectly. So it's really, this is going to be gravy, guys. Have that fear of doing things themselves. Get over it. It's not that bad. Now, one thing that I am going to recommend to Mr. Jarman with S.O.G Plastics is maybe including the T25 Torx bit for your cordless drill. It might be a really good investment for him to include that in with the build, because that is kind of an odd bit to have. So maybe, Brad, if you're watching, you heard it from me. That's my recommendation. So that might benefit you in the sales of your enclosures, which, as far as I can see, are going to be outstanding for the price that you're going to pay for these things. Very exciting. Now, when it comes to putting on your heat panel and your LED lights, I'm not going to cover that in this video because I do already have a video that explains all that. So, but if any of you guys have any questions about it, feel free to let me know. But as you saw, you just do the sides, and all you're doing is putting in the Torx screws. Now, you definitely don't want to over tighten the screws. This is PVC. So, and one other aspect that a lot of people don't think about. You're definitely going to want to assemble this in a warm environment. Why is that? If anybody has worked with PVC in the cold, you will know that it is incredibly fragile. All right, so far, that was a piece of cake. The everything being pre-drilled is definitely a help. Okay, so after we get the left and the right side up, we're going to grab the back. As you can see, this is labeled top face out. So this part right here is going to be facing on the back end of the enclosure. Of course, back face out and bottom. So he left everything pretty much foolproof. And I like that. So basically we're going to line that part up right there. And let's make sure, pull that out a little bit just to make sure that it does, and it lines up perfectly. Super easy, guys. Definitely not something worth getting intimidated over, and will actually be a good experience for you to get it done. So far, having no trouble at all. Everything is lining up perfectly. And just so y'all know, as far as me and Bradley Jarman's relationship in this whole transaction, he approached me and offered to do this for me, which I think is very, very nice of him, big time. But it's not like, he's a longtime friend and I'm going to come in here and give him a review that's going to benefit him and not you guys. This is going to be an honest review, and honestly, these things look very well done. So, as most of you know, I'm pretty straightforward on my channel, and I'm not going to try to blow smoke and do something that I don't think is right. So, you guys have my word so far that everything appears to be on the up and up. I like the fact that he used the torque screws. I have dealt with the Phillips head screws on all of my enclosures, and to be honest, they do strip out rather easily. So I like that aspect of it. All right, so what we're going to do now is kind of turn this up on the note. Let me do the top plate. So, got the top plate that already has the track built onto it. And I hope y'all saw how I kind of struggled with that. I'm going to put it on that side. Put that in where everything lays into it correctly. And this here might be, there we go, a little bit of a struggle, but it's going to be nice and snug. Boom. Alright, so line it up. The holes are matching up nicely. And we have a top piece. And from what I can see, holes line up on it as well. Now, a lot of you are looking and saying, oh man, that front is sagging. So I'm going to show you why that is not the concern right now. Keep in mind, we still have the front faceplate. Now, one thing I do want to point out with these torque screws on these side panels, okay, you're dealing with, because of the way it's routed out, a lot less this material, and believe me, everybody does that, so it's not like it's a bad thing. It's to make everything fit properly, so it's not an issue at all. But you are going to want to make sure you don't over tighten. Ah, how about that? The back even just lined up perfectly. Very nice. Now, if y'all are wondering, go ahead and get this side here. Perfect. Now, I'm going to go ahead and finish that later. I do want to do this for you real quick so you get the completion of the build. Notice, arrow pointing up, front face out. So we will slide that in and slide it back out. And guess what? It all lines up. Would you look at that? Very nice. Just get everything lined up and then put all the screws in it. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of it. What I'm going to do is once I get all the screws put in, give you a final look at the assembled aspect of it. Now, here's the good thing about S.O.G plastics. These are going to be coming with tempered glass doors. They're not going to be, I think he's going to actually offer the option of either the tempered glass or the Lexan plastic. The Lexan plastic is much better than the plexiglass. The plexiglass will get cloudy and scrape and scratch and look horrible. So he has told me that he's going to be offering the Lexan, which is going to make for a much better appearance. It's I don't know the price difference. When I was building mine, the Lexan was a little bit different, but if you guys want the tempered glass, it's going to be absolutely great. He's also going to offer the lock system with it, which is a great option for a minimal price. So I know Animal Plastics charges, I believe, $25 for that additional lock. Guys, that lock is not that much, and I think that S.O.G Plastics is going to offer that at a much more reasonable rate. So here you have it, the S.O.G Plastics sponsored Enclosure. Guys, I love it. I think it's I like the gray on the white. Everything fit together beautifully, and like I said, we're going to get the rest of the screws in this and we'll give you a final look. I like that the way he shipped it was great. It came in one piece, which, hey, we've all seen what could happen on that. So, and I seen it first and foremost on the last shipment with UPS. Ooh, UPS doesn't like us for some reason. I don't know. Great enclosure. We're also going to let you know on the prices. He's got several sizes available. He's going to have the 421, the 630 by 18. And basically, I'm almost certain that he's going to take requests as to any size you want to build. So definitely check him out, S.O.G Plastics, and we'll give you more of the formalities on the closing end of this video. But I just wanted to let you see how easy it was to assemble this unit. Very, very simple. Don't let it intimidate you. But let's get some of the formalities all together and we'll close this video out. And if you have any questions about anything, let me know. But I like it. Good job, Brad. Ta-da! 6 foot by 30 inch by 18 inch PVC enclosure with tempered glass. But watch this. This is the cool part. And a lot of you will ask, dude, why don't you just take the camera and move the camera? Because then I wouldn't be able to show you how awesome my table is. There is a complete, minus the dirt on that because that's my fingers. so there is you a look of the 6 foot, 30 inch, 18 inch tall S.O.G plastics enclosure, completely and utterly foolproof assembly. Now, how much is this thing, you ask? Guys, there are a lot of enclosure manufacturers out there. There are a lot of enclosure manufacturers out there that charge a buttload to build these things. $300 for a 6 foot enclosure. All right. Go to an 8 foot enclosure, $375. 4 foot enclosures, $150. I'm just saying, they can't be beat. I like how they went together. I like how everything was labeled. The shipping came foolproof and everything was intact. So, granted, all right, guys, pay attention to this. I want you to really focus on me right now, right here, focus. Things happen, guys. If a manufacturer, I don't care who it is, if a manufacturer sends something to you and it arrives to you broken up, all you have to do is say, hey, this thing came to me all broken up. Usually the carrier itself is going to cover it. So don't go bashing any manufacturers if your stuff shows broken. It wasn't their fault. Do you honestly think that they boxed everything up all broken and thought, he ought to like that? No, it happened during shipment. But anyway, with that said, I believe S.O.G Plastics has got the method down on the flat shipping, and it came to me all in one piece. Everything was perfect. It's a good looking enclosure, guys. I love it. I love it. Simple to put together. There it is. There is your S.O.G Plastics review. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's going to be hard to beat those prices, guys. I really like it. As you saw, the assembly was super easy. Everything fell right into place, lined up, and was a breeze to put together. Allow me to reiterate, when putting the screws in the PVC, you do not want to over tighten. PVC is fragile anyway, especially if you throw in any kind of real cold weather. So just be careful putting your screws in. Get them right down to the edge and just kind of give them a little bit more and you'll be good to go. They don't have to be super tight to have the problem fixed or any kind of loose. Everything tightens up great. I didn't see any gaps in this, guys. So, I'm sold. S.O.G Plastics, thank you very much for sponsoring this video. I will put this enclosure to good use. And if anybody else wants me to review any kind of product, I'm all about free stuff now. Send it my way. I'll do a review, no problem. Again, S.O.G Plastics. Check them out. Facebook and online. Brad, I hope you don't kill me on this. www.sogplastics.com, I believe. If that is incorrect, I will correct it in a different time. Now for the cool part. Not only are these things excellent priced, you mentioned mostly snakes to them at S.O.G Plastics, you get a discount. I don't know what else to tell you. If y'all don't go and order from them, it's on you. Bradley Jarman, S.O.G Plastics, great job. I appreciate it. I thank you very much for sending me this. I hope you enjoyed the review. I really didn't find anything to gripe about, which is good. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, hit me up with it. And sorry if this was really long, but I'm old and it takes me longer to put stuff together than other people. So hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.